Hey guys, welcome to the second episode of whatever I'm renaming this, because I just didn't like the name I used on the first one. Ask Adam just didn't sound right to me. So if you have any ideas, let me know. I want to talk to you parents today, not the kids, about momagers and popagers and helping your kid build their brand online, whether it's for the entertainment industry or a business. And by the way, I'm not outside to be fancy. I just wanted to be outside. Momagers and popagers is just an expression that doesn't work for me, and if it's not good for me, I'm imagining there's a lot of people that don't really like it. I know a lot of people that I respect in the industry have used it, but it sounds stage parent-like to me. So when a parent wants to have their kid on Piper's Picks and they tell me that they're a momager, it kind of makes me think of dealing with a stage parent. I don't know why. I can't tell you that it's right or wrong. That's just my impression that I get, but has nothing to do with being a manager, or if you say you manage your child, that's great. Just try to avoid that weird expression. But if you really understand the industry that your kid is in and you're managing your son or daughter, that's great. There's nothing wrong with that. I manage Piper, so people are used to hearing that at this point. So just avoid the term. Now, on to social networking. Why are so many of you guys against getting involved in the social networking that your kids are doing, or blocking them from social networks? There are kids that we run across at Piper interviews who have been on major movies or major TV shows, and the parents say that they don't have any social networking accounts. And it kind of, it puts a ceiling on the growth of the kids, online awareness, their brand development or their business development, and that can make a huge difference in their career. Even though you might not see it up front, if a director of an independent film is thinking we want to get some kids involved that can help us cross-promote this movie, and they see that your kid's social networking status is fairly large, it might get them a role on that show. Or if you go to the Today Show and they say, well, how big is the following for your child's handkerchief business or whatever it is that they're into. If you don't have that, it could really cause a problem with them on their business end, but also on their brand awareness and their communication with their peers. It's a critical key role in building any kind of business, especially for kids these days. So if you are spending all the time driving your kid around to try to get them auditions or business meetings, take the time to sit there at night. I've had parents tell me they won't do it, that they just will not go online and help their kid build up their social network awareness. I mean, let the message come from your kid. That's fine. Figure out how they respond to things or what they want to say. But they don't have 24 hours a day to sit there on social networks. And a lot of the time that you have, they might be busy doing something else, schoolwork or something else. So get involved. Learn how to use Snapchat. I know it's quirky, it's weird looking, it doesn't feel like Twitter. Figure out how to use that, and figure out how people communicate on Twitter and Facebook. Kids are still on Facebook, overseas especially. We get a lot of interaction from overseas on Facebook. But also Musically, that's a little bit different. They do have the live video streaming aspect, but mostly on Musically you're doing parody music videos, so it's great to have a presence there. But really for the communication, get on board and start helping your kid build the base. You're putting the time in anyway. And you're probably spending the money on a publicist, but the publicist is not going to be able to properly handle and have a consistent message on social networks to help build your kid's brand. So get involved, and if you have questions about it, feel free to send them in. Something I've been doing for over 9 years with Piper, so I know it can be a time constraint at some points, but it helps. So get on board, help your kids with it, and let them be the ones dictating the message, but help them.